Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to MLB The Show 19. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show.
Well, here we go.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 5 of the ALCS, Garrett Cole struck out 12 on the way to the win, helping the Stros take care of the White Sox 5-0. They now have a 3-2 series lead going into Game 6. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
Game up. Game. The feedback. Oh my God! Good Lord, Jermaine!
Are we really going to start this today? Your area is not...
What is all this noise here?
Your area is not...
Your area is not tight enough to talk shit like this.
No, it's just not cleaned up. I'm going to kill myself. And you, so I'll be in trouble. Right?
What to do? That's only $5 on me. You know, I'm man. I want to feel the V12. I gotta remove them. I can't trust. I gotta remove them. I gotta mix this lineup up. It's just not working. I'm sorry, Greg, to see you is not starting, dude. You bat 170 fucking 9, dude. The fuck are you doing? This nigga ain't starting off nowhere. I gotta mix this shit up. Sorry, Grandison, I had to sit you, baby. I can't stand this nigga don't do shit.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
All right, fuckers, let's win this. Puto.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage
Let's
on
go!
MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
You see the results through the first
trying to hype
5
myself
games.
up.
It's been everything we could have hoped for.
That
And
fucking
now,
suck.
at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the
I got my
final 2
ass
games on the
kicked
road
9-1
to take the
last
series.
night. They had already shut me out 2 games in the series. Like, I can't beat the fucking Dodgers to save my goddamn life.
And first pitch are next.
Fuck the Dodgers. Fuckers going down today.
Getting close to first pitch
I
here.
know.
Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
and we back in LA. I suck at LA. I ain't won a game in LA all year. Man, I don't think I won a game in California this season.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one.
Great. Who they got going? Walker Buehler. Oh, I kicked his ass last time.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They
Yeah,
know they're dealing with a tough
in the
test
middle
and
of
a
the
pitcher's
7-inning stretch,
but
I'll
they
do
can't
it.
let that bother them too bad. But they'll walk
You can
out of
wait
here a
after the
3-4 game set.
I'm not coming
0
back
for
anytime
12, 0 for
soon.
15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach.
You take the gun
Let
with
them
you?
carry out of here if they get it.
Why are you stepping on my motherfucking Nikes like that, nigga? What's wrong with you?
On the table.
Why are you
What's your
making faces
take
at
on
me
him,
like that?
Dan?
Hey, when you look up the
All right,
definition
look,
of rock
I gotta
solid for a
concentrate. I'm
starting
about to
pitcher,
face
this
this.
is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3.
Maybe
Just
my
knows
last
how to get it
baseball
done.
game of the
Controls
year.
the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for Miami, the shortstop, JT.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Goodwin, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. One there.
Fuck.
He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting third.
So a runner on first with one out now. And that will bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner. He is.
God damn it, Anderson. All you do is double plays. No lift to the ball.
Around the horn. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers
Oh,
line up in this
does.
one. Mark, how do they go about winning a National League pennant here at home?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through.
Look at these
in big
motherfuckers. They be
spots.
killing me.
They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners
For the
stranded.
Dodgers.
Here's Corey Seager.
The
He'll lead things
shortstop,
off here in the bottom
Corey
half of the first.
Seager.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is the right fielder. One away.
Batting second.
Stepping
left
into
fielder.
the box, number
41.
Ready right here. Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt
Batting
attempt.
third. The third
And
baseman.
with 2 away, here's a look at our
Justin
updated playoff brackets.
Turner.
And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So digging in now, number 51 will get his first shot at the bat here.
Number
First pitch of
51.
the at-bat. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. And a half swing that time. It's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
Oh, hold up. This ain't the right one. Nate, this ain't the right camera view. Fuck. Wait a minute. Hold up. Drunk ass.
Neal.
Hold up. That's it.
Walker.
Delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Turner is there for it. 2 down. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. The question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch.
Muncy.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First offering on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. To complete scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Marlins, the
Fish eye, I hope you with those fucking
Field
eyeballs.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-0 now.
Oh, I thought he was going to keep that inside.
Edge. It's 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. That base hit was screaming off the bat. And our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
All right, Logan, prove me right, baby.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep back.
Logan might have proved me right. That's why I had to sit Granderson. I had to make the call. I had to sit him.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting ninth.
In now, Eduardo
Rodriguez.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Fisheye.
The batter, number 10.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. A base hit in his first trip.
Well, we ain't going out like no chumps. We got the ball.
First pitch on its way. In there.
Ain't mad at that. That's a low one anyway.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, Fisheye, I can see that curve on that ball. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice.
You know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
Ooh, that's
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another try at 2-2. In the dirt.
You got to get down.
Woo! Safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Rodriguez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to
that's
third
right. He
here.
moved him up.
The
His
batter,
asshole can't hit to a double play.
Ryan Anderson.
I should complain. Brian Anderson hit 371. I can't complain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from
Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Yes!
He is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now
That was a good
number
controlled
51.
swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
I need you to hit a home
51.
run.
0 for 1 here in the early
This is
going.
my killer right here, boy.
A ball and no strikes.
When
This
he's
boy
pitching
is a killer.
effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he takes a called strike 1.
can have that.
Ah! 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Late movement.
4 runs here in this half inning. Nasty breaking.
No, damn! I meant to check that. Fuck, I fucked
the
that
throw
up.
to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 4-0. Now batting, A.J. Pollock, 7, 8, and 9 to start
Leading
the
up
home
for the
third.
Dodgers.
Not much going on
The
offensively
center
so
fielder,
far for these guys.
AJ.
6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the
Batting
first
8.
out.
The catcher, Austin.
Next for the Dodgers,
Barnes.
Austin Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Oh, fucking too early.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fouled off. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing a little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little
Batting
in the pitcher's
ninth.
favor.
Yeah. He gave me that shit. That shit was high.
It's a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time.
That bitch is high as shit. I feel your pain. But the motherfuckers been getting me like that all series with that shit. I know I'm about to pay for that bullshit.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
First
2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the
Fuck, it's always the pitcher, man.
The first in this game for the Dodgers.
It's always the pitcher. It takes away your no-hitter. What the fuck?
He can take one positive from this right here with that huge
The
base
batter,
hit.
number 5.
I got to be honest, I wasn't even
Shortstop,
expecting him
Torrey.
to go to the on-deck circle. The way he was
Seager.
throwing the ball scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Hard hit ball to second.
Oh, you gotta reach out for that. You gotta slide for that, baby. See, these are the innings I don't like.
Runner will go
Oh,
no
stupid
further
shit.
than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now
This
batting.
guy's having a
You gotta stretch it. Stretch
It looks
out.
like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring.
There we go.
position.
Come back. Oh, step on the back. Step on the back.
Walker.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
As he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Here's Neil Walker. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the
Leading off for the
rewind
Marlins,
button on that last
The
inning.
first
Oh,
baseman.
no doubt about that, Matt.
Neil
That was a really rocky
Walker.
frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind
Try
him.
that fish eye, Nate.
Strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, too high. Too high.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Oh, I didn't get all of it. I didn't get all of it. I didn't get all of it.
He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
Fuck.
Now batting.
Digging in
Catcher.
to try it again.
Jorge
Jorge Alfaro comes
Alfaro.
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. Into the
batter,
box
number
now,
22.
Ryan Schimpf.
Second
He'll
base.
try to follow up the double
Ryan
in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that
low.
will do it. Miami down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner. And
Leading
they'll
off
need him
for
to get
the
something
Dodgers.
going here.
Nothing on
First
it.
baseman.
Baseball left in this
Justin.
one as we're still early on, but you don't want to
Turner.
fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ah! Let that go too early. Too early.
Forget about it.
Oh, let that go too early.
Into the second deck.
Holy shit.
So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Way too early. I let that go. Look at this shit.
Impressive home run, so we'll employ
That's
show
supposed to-
track
ooh.
for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the
That
impressive
bitch left the
distance that it did.
oh, left the stadium.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
The first
Max
baseman.
Muncy.
Matt.
As the first pitch
There we
misses
go.
to
Let it go too early now.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch.
Oh.
It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here we go with this early shit again. Fuck.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Paula.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 1. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like
in now, Eduardo Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0.
Oh my God, that went over his head.
Avoid the double play.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. This is pulled into right.
Perfect hit.
And
Jeez.
it'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Better
When you play this far where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen.
Snag the shit out of that motherfucker. God dang.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Fucking high.
That time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Not good. Not good.
Pulled toward right center.
Oh! Oh, come on! Oh my God! They got out of that.
In the inning, Marlins leave one.
Oh!
4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth.
Oh, I can't believe they got out of that.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Dodgers,
Barnes.
the catcher.
Ready to deliver.
Austin
Here's the first pitch.
Barnes.
There's the cut.
Oh, hold up. Come on. The fuck else was I gonna do?
Fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And now a pitch on the way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try
pitcher,
to be
number
aggressive
64.
off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
David Freese.
A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit out towards second.
There you go. Get there.
Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it 4-1. Scott Alexander takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number
Settling
75.
in now, Brian Anderson. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Hit down the third baseline. Now another 2-2.
Get the fuck out of here. They call that a fucking strike?
That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Stepping
number
in and
51.
ready for another shot, number 51. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away.
Come on, kid, I need you to crush
a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Ooh.
1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left.
Ah!
They're in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home. So striding forward now, number 41.
Leading up for the
He's 0 for
Dodgers,
2 thus far in
the
this
left
one.
fielder, number 41.
Right there for strike one.
Leaving that out early.
Line toward
Yep,
the gap.
that's your last batter.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yep, that's your last batter. Learn my lesson.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of
Now
them.
batting.
Another base.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to
Good
the
job
mound.
today, kid.
And a change is forthcoming as that's going
But I
to do
gotta
it
get
for
you
his
out.
starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your
Darren
attention,
O'Day
please.
takes the ball here
Now
as he'll enter with a
for
runner
Miami.
at first and nobody
Number
out.
56, Darren O'Day.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Anderson is there. 1 out.
Now batting,
Ready
the
once
first
again,
baseman,
Max Muncy.
Max
2 from him so far in this
Muncy.
one. Softly hit to the left side. There's one. Out. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing
off for
in,
the Marlins,
Jorge Alfaro. He
the
struck
catcher,
out and flied
Jorge
out. 0 for 2 so
Alfaro.
far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Fuck!
They have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Lifted into center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 22.
And that'll bring
Second
up the
base,
power-hitting middle infielder,
Ryan
Ryan Schimpf. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Fucking
Got
God.
him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Kelly is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do.
What the fuck am I swinging at? Stop!
And know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's
Come on,
near
baby. What the
impossible to
fuck
get the
am I
ball in
doing?
the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's
Oh,
a
my
real
God.
effective relief pitcher.
Throw to first will
I'm
take
letting them
care
back.
of
They're
him.
getting in my head. I'm letting them
Three on
back in the
putout.
game.
There are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Logan
left
Morrison
field.
will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Check.
Looked like he went around that
Oh,
time.
come
They'll appeal
on.
down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. to 2-2 now. The 2-2.
How I want to get him swinging that? What the fuck do I keep swinging these rising fucking fastball?
Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2
Leading
for
up
him to
for
this
the
point.
Dodgers,
Becomes set.
the
Here's
right
the
fielder,
0-0 pitch.
Cody
And that misses inside.
Bellinger.
1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up, and it's caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez.
Come on, baby.
Slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike.
Oof, ooh, ooh, ooh.
He'll try again. 1-2. Popped him up. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder,
Striding
number
into the
11.
box, A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
He'll have to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Thank
Swinging
God
and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
High chopper to third. Anderson comes up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Floro
please.
has been summoned from
These
the bullpen
changes
as he'll
for
do
the
so to
Dodgers.
start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot.
Curtis
Pitching for
Granderson is
Miami.
going to be asked to get the
Number 21, Curtis Granderson.
first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Keep bursting my finger on a fucking butt.
Line to the right side. And
there you go, Granderson. About time you showed up to play some ball.
And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
The batter.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Into the box now, J.T. Riddle, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. One and one to the Marlins.
I know you gonna leave that up.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center.
And he drops it.
Now this
is perfect. Oh shit!
Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung down and missed. That's strike two.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Riddle at third with nobody out. Lays off 2-2 now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Ryan Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short.
He dropped it.
Oh, and a great recovery there just to get.
That's how I'll take the run.
But meanwhile,
I'll take the run.
And here
Now
with the infield back,
number
they
51.
were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run.
Kill something, kid.
Good approach.
And that misses for ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's a massive drop at the end of the new shift.
The 2-2. Swing.
Night, night.
This one. And it's gone.
Let's go, night, night.
Still another. Solo shot to right center. His 4th long ball of this series, as it's now a 6-run
Hey, you still
ball
got to
game.
deal with Walker.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it.
That wasn't even a power hit either.
He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Ladies
Ken
and gentlemen,
Giles enters
your
now in a
attention,
mop-up
please.
role as he'll try to keep
Now
the
pitching
deficit
for the
right where it
Dodgers.
is.
Number 51, Keg.
Come on, Walker, give me a homer.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. On the shortstop to retire the side. So 3 runs. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Austin Barnes, and he's likely
Leading
just
up
trying to
for
put
the
one
Dodgers,
in play here. 0 for 2
the
with a
catcher,
pair of strikeouts
Austin
thus far. Right side,
Barnes.
but it's going to be a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Number 51 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there, strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Josh swings and sends the ball to deep right.
Yeah, I missed that pitch.
Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His second home run of the series, and it's a 7-2 game now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball
The
flying
batter,
out of the
number
ballpark
5.
today.
Just
Short
great
stop.
approaches by both
Corey.
lineups today. We were around the cage during
Seager.
batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
Now
and it was
batting.
obvious in this one
Number
today
41.
that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Shit.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Dodgers do get one back.
Ooh, I left that up high as fuck. That's BP right there. That's batting practice. BP!
Your
Kenley
attention,
Jansen
please.
comes on to work
Now
now, and
pitching
he's their
for the
usual
Dodgers.
closer, but this is
Number
obviously
74.
not a save opportunity.
Kenley.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him
Jansen.
some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Jorge Alfaro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ooh, shit.
Behind 0-2. Jansen.
Man, that looks so much faster than
undergoing
91.
6'5". This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Without having to leg it out.
BP, nigga. You see what you coming with? What you working with? What you working with, fat boy?
As he looks at a
That's what I like to
fastball
say.
that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I like insurance runs.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1.
I wasn't feeling that.
So 2-2 now. Ready with the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Alfaro leads off second with
What you got for me, Yana? What you got? Come on.
Struck him out.
Get the fuck out of here. I swore that was outside.
Punch out of the game.
The left
So
field.
coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. From the belt, the pitch.
What the fuck am I swinging at?
He had no chance of making contact with.
What the fuck was I looking at? I'd break him out.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call.
Yeah, I called Dominic Brown up from Mexico.
Dominic Brown.
Oh, Dominic from Mexico. See if I can revive his career.
Cold strike as he nips the corner. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh!
They can manage to hold on to this huge lead.
Seconds off there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rider
your
takes the ball
attention,
now in
please.
inning number 9,
Now
looking to close the
door.
door.
Number 71.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. In his
Second
last
rider.
at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swung on.
Look at this shit. Think about him doing this, man. Yo, he just been coming in games. He's giving up home runs first bats.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as it's now a 7-3
Jesus!
game.
Hold up. Let me get some backup in here. Just in case. I will pull
Now
your
batting,
fucking ass.
the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Believe me when I fucking tell you. I will pull your fucking ass.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Got him. And he goes
there you go.
for the 3rd time.
Every pitcher gives up.
He wants to take pictures of that shit, throw that shit by you, motherfucker.
And he came out on only 3 pitches.
Woo, let's go.
Into the
2
box,
more out.
Cody Bellinger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 3. Popped him up.
Woo!
Anderson
1 more
is
out.
there,
Let's go.
And there are 2 men gone now.
Now back,
Now in the box,
the second
Kike
baseman.
Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his
Hernandez.
side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2-1 to count. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Right fielder has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Game 7.
Win a game, let alone on the road, you have
Oh
to feel
my
really good
God.
about yourself. It's not easy
Woo.
going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Fucking nerves. Good shit, fellas. Fucking won a game in LA about goddamn time. Oh my god. I gotta play this immediately. I gotta get this off my chest. I probably gonna have to play them fucking cheating ass Houstons if I do win. That's crazy.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player.
JT, about time you showed up, baby.
Obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Oh no, they put him back in.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning.
Wait a minute, did I
Here's
play
what's
him?
going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 6 of the National League Championship Series,
No.
the Miami Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they push past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-3. They have now tied the series at 3 games apiece and forced a
This is
decisive
gonna
Game
be
7.
a tough ass fucking game. Here we go. Oh, and it's daytime here. Fuck, I gotta go with Caleb. I'm sorry, Granderson. I can't. Why is Logan Morrison tired? Nigga played one fucking game.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the National League Championship Series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh, it is nighttime. Whew.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Look, they got shut out.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters. So we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy.
All right, we're going to tire this motherfucker out.
Usually does. Look for this lineup to try and
leading off tonight for Miami,
score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Riddle.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
7:05.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Seager ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out.
Fuck.
And this is taken for a full strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around.
Get the fuck out of here!
In those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. There's a swing.
I should have waited. I was early as shit over that.
The seats out of play.
Oh, the fucking killed that.
The 1-2.
All right, they can throw 20 pitches ahead of shit.
Is missed again. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some
you on a short leash.
Some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Caleb Smith will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today. Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And there's one away.
Batting second.
Next up for Los Angeles, number 41. And he's ready to take his first cuts. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away, here's another look at our playoff bracket. And obviously everything on the line here in Game 7. Each team wants to be the one to have their logo slide into that empty spot there in the World Series.
Watch this, motherfucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of his hitter instead of behind.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. One and 2 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Giving chase is Goodwin.
Oh, come on, Goodwin!
For second. And he'll make at the second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, this guy's
Batting
having
fourth.
a big series.
The
of
Can't have mistakes like that, man.
The moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Morrison is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network.
Well, they got to the booth for the ball. Bang!
Now at the plate, number 50.
All right, young boy.
Take his first
Leading off
hit
the mound, the right fielder,
and the pitch.
number 51.
Fouled off.
I like that, though.
The 0-1.
Oh, I thought that was going to sit there.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Come on, kid, I need you to homer, kid.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fouled away.
Keeping that shit right at the top, boy. If that shit drops down an
2-2
inch,
one
it's
more
killing
time.
it.
Is away, but a miss. He struck him out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
First delivery.
Getting
to
away
him
from
on
the
the
game
way.
plan. Let's tire his ass out.
Too low, 1-0.
Damn, Walker, you got no home runs, dog. Fuck is going on? Always got a home run. No, that's fucking
behind that
right.
fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Nope, that's
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Fuck.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy.
Ah,
yet.
fuck.
14 is near the top
That was
end of
right
what
for
you
that.
want to throw in a complete inning.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball.
Batting
Yeah, I wasn't ready for
Down
that.
for out number 2
Fuck that
in
up.
the top half.
Alfaro.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he got it here. He strikes out the side. He set down.
They get a rhythm going here.
Down to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The right fielder,
The fastball
Cody
here is he'll take a look at ball
Bellinger.
1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously
Batting
one of them.
fifth.
Another base
The
hit.
second baseman.
Leading off for the
gq5's.
boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
We got
On the
double
stretch.
play.
And that misses ball 1. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for
Meanwhile, here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Waiting on it, the right fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a
Batting
runner
seven.
aboard at second
The
here
center
with
fielder.
one away. And up next, the
A.J.
center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Pollock.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The
Batting
best
eighth.
ones have that
The
late
catcher.
action that just darts at the
Austin.
last minute. They're so
Barr.
tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle.
No! Fucking God!
Yeah, and with 2
Batting
outs,
ninth.
the pitcher was mentally
The
in the
pitcher.
dugout already.
Genta.
Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get
There it is, man. There it fucking is, boy. The bullshit.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so
Oh,
now we'll see if
fuck,
he can
he,
change his
that's a-
approach
that out.
and battle up.
Goodwin.
Oh
is
my
there.
God,
He
they
puts
tried.
this one away
Ooh,
for
they
the
tried to
third
get me,
out. So a
Nate.
great
They
job
tried to
there
get
working
me.
out of potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll move to the.
We still ain't get a fucking hit.
And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder.
Alright, we just
Ryan
gonna stay
Schiff.
there. We just gonna
He's
tire
the
this
number 7
motherfucker
hitter,
out.
but he's leading
Second
off the third after the
Ryan.
first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start
Get
to
this
the guy on the
motherfucker
mound.
up to
It'll
60
be interesting to see
pitches.
if they can find a way to get to this guy before he
Try to
really
get him up to
settles in.
50 now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they
No! Oh, leaned on
him up there. 6 straight
Damn
punches
it!
now, and there's one away. Ready
Stop leaning on it.
Morrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Morrison.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Third inning, no score to this point.
Leaning on the fucking button all the time.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone!
Yes!
It's a solo home
That may have been the
run
best
from
player
Logan
switch
Morrison,
I ever
his
done.
second home run of the series, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
He tucked it. Got tuck it.
Only the first
Tuck
hit
it.
of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting ninth.
Into the
pitcher,
box now,
number 31.
Caleb Smith.
Caleb.
As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Where you batting, son? Oh,
Hey, I know
man,
there's a
you
lot of
batting.
game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Count even now at 1-1. This pitch is popped up.
I'll
And that's
take
in
it.
there, base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad
Up
hitting
next
pitcher.
for the
The war
Marlins,
is the war
the
to try to
shortstop,
hope that he actually hits your bat.
Riddle.
And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger.
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. Threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates. When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to
I
pull
got
it
him
there,
to
but he
50
swings
pitches.
right
I wanted to
through
do
the
that.
fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the Logan Morrison round tripper. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Number 41.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, number 41. He swings and that'll find its way into center field for a run-out.
He's inside too much. I mean,
there's a hard hit ground ball.
What did
Now batting, third base single.
No, it came back.
Your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came
back out.
In now, Justin Turner. Line, but speared on a hop. A bare hand for one. Back to first, and that was a spark.
Boy,
upcoming, but
I got lucky there, because
during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
Let's get him to 70.
He got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Get this motherfucker up out of here.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Grounded back up the middle.
I'll take the hit.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Power
Even though this pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 51, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Neil Walker. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
Get a home run, you'll get him out, man.
And
fuck the guy. Look at that timing. What the fuck is that?
Jorge.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Get
one.
him to 70 pitches.
Ready with the first pitch.
Please
Here
be
it
a ball.
comes.
Please be
A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now a ground ball.
Ah!
He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
First delivery
the
to
first
him on the way.
Max
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now with the plate, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game.
Batting.
What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Hernandez.
Digging in now, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Ready now for the Marlins.
Leading off for the
Schimpf.
Marlins.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he's
fucking
and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, the pitcher, Caleb Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And that misses. 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Popped him up. Hernandez onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder, AJ.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here.
Ladies
and there
and
are 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 25, David Freese.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2
Now
strikes.
he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0.
Your attention, please.
Takes over to start
Now
the
pitching
6th
for
inning
the
on the
Dodgers,
mound.
number 64.
Once again,
Caleb
he's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Excuse me.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, that's
Ball 2. On there, curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now
So
batter,
striding in,
the center
Brian
fielder.
Goodwin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 51. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Fucking high.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a
got him. Got him.
And everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Finally.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 5th so far in this series as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, the first base.
Into the box now, Neil Walker.
Walker.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1. Is a fastball down below the knees.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Line drive to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's 3-0 Miami. Here's Corey Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager. Your attention, please.
Enters to do the
Now
pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 20, weigh-in Chen.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Popped him up. Schimpf is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate
Number
now,
41.
number 41. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan. He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one.
Now
able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Justin Turner.
In now, Justin Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Chen. He's gone 2 for 6. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside the throw. On the throw, pulls him off the bag.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Max Muncy is on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making
now
it a 2-run
right
ball game.
Cody. Bellinger. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
New
please.
pitcher coming on. It'll be
Now
the hard-throwing
pitching for
left-hander,
Miami.
Johnny Venters.
Number 48, Johnny
From the
Venters.
stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. And they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for
The batter,
another
number
chance.
14.
Kike Hernandez.
Second
he was
baseman.
retired via the ground
Kike
ball last time up. Drops in a
Hernandez.
strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Turner at third. Muncy on at second with 2 down. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Dylan Floro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The catcher, Jorge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Nope.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Here's another 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's
yes!
gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Your attention, please.
So
now
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander
number
out of the
75,
bullpen.
Scott Alexander.
Stepping in now, Ryan Schimpf, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there and records the first out. Joe Kelly comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Logan Morrison will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Swing.
Oh, fuck. That was going to come out.
2.
Your
Chris
attention,
Granderson
please.
will grab a bat
Pinch
and hit
hitting
for
for
the
the
pitcher
Marlins.
here.
Number 21, Curtis Granderson.
This one skied out toward right. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the
it's
Marlins
time
tack
for
on
the
one more,
traditional
courtesy of the solo
7th
home
inning
run. Get up and
stretch.
stretch.
Ladies
Darren
and
O'Day
gentlemen,
gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on
Now
the mound
pitching
and start
for
the
Miami.
home seventh.
Number 56,
At the plate, A.J.
Darren
Pollock, 0 for 2 with a
O'Day.
couple of strikeouts for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game
Up next
today,
to the
Dan?
Dodgers.
That was his 3rd
The
tonight,
catcher,
and it seems we're
Austin
seeing that a lot more these days.
Barnes.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an
Your
alarming
attention,
rate in
please.
baseball right now.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers.
Peterson will come on
Number
to pinch hit
31.
here in a big spot.
Josh
Fouled away.
Peterson.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
That's a ball.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You
The
can't
batter,
place
number
it on
5.
the inside corner
Shortstop,
any better than that. And
Corey
as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Morrison moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A., and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please.
Has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for the
do so
Dodgers.
to start the 8th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Who knows?
And next to the
Like a
plate
forest
will be
woman or
JT
something.
Riddle. He's hitless in
Leading off for
3
the Marlins.
at-bats to this point.
The shortstop,
Pitch on the way.
JT Riddle.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on
Up
strikes.
next for the Marlins.
Not the game he was hoping
center
to have when
fielder,
he was taking batting
Ryan
practice, but at
Goodwin.
least his guys are ahead.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls.
1 out, nobody on. Seager has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th.
Ryan.
That'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time. Digging in.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 41.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready
now
for another
batting.
Shot now.
Third
Justin
baseman.
Turner. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
The first base
here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Goodwin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire.
Ladies
Pedro
and gentlemen,
Baez
your
enters from
attention,
pen to
please.
start the 9th inning
Now
as he'll try
pitching
to
for
keep
the
the
Dodgers,
score right where it is,
number
heading to the bottom
52,
of the 9th.
Pedro Baez.
He's set and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now pitch swung on and foul tip right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping into the box,
Now batting.
Neil Walker.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting.
He went
Catcher,
deep last time up.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Ready with the 0-1. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder,
Drew Steckenrider
Cody
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71.
Here's the first pitch.
Drew
0-1
Steckenrider.
the count. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. There's a swing, and he sends it.
And this is what he does every time.
Racing back on the warning track.
He caught it.
He makes the catch.
Holy
The
shit.
batter number
Got
14.
a long way to go to
Second
make that
baseman.
running catch, and here it is
DK.
again with the show track numbers. Took a great
Hernandez.
angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up
Logan
running close
Morrison.
to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Ball one. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate,
center
A.J.
fielder,
Pollock.
number 11.
And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their
Pollock.
final out. In there for strike one, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the Marlins are champions of the National League. They're going back to the World Series.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Woo!
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance.
A lot of schools are doing that. So I need to do the... I'm still waiting for my email. That's what I'm saying. The email format recently.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the 7th and deciding game of the ALCS, the Astros tossed a combined 1-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, clinching the American League pennant. They will represent the AL in the World Series starting in a couple of days. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, they're doing it on their Instagram too. That's where I found a lot of shit out.
Everything you can.
That's your song, homie?
It's my shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, but what's up?
It's Roger.